Greetings everyone, this is me again, Zara Bazak. Come to help you leave Islam, Muslims. And so there are some Muslims who are leaving His Highness Aga Khan, ex-Muslims, ex-Ismailis also. And some Muslims commenting there on Facebook, the ones on an ex-Ismaili page named Prince Rahim Aga Khan. So that's a terrible thing to do, is to take this religion up, leaving His Highness Aga Khan and taking up this religion. Islam is a false religion, right? So what I found is this hadith in the Sunni sources, Sunan Abi Dawud 3583. It says, Salama reported the Messenger of Allah as saying, I'm only a human being, and you bring your disputes to me, some perhaps being more eloquent in their plea than others, more eloquent in their plea. So eloquent that they can baffle him, deceive him, so that I hear. So hearing, where does it say? So that I give judgment on their behalf according to what I hear. No sense of evidence and how to find whether they are true, even eloquently true, right? So what happens here? According to what I hear from them. Therefore, whatever I decide for anyone which by right belongs to his brother, he must not take anything. Now, so he goes to Prophet Muhammad for a case, and then he rejects Prophet Muhammad's decision. Which really goes against Surah Nisa at 65, right? Misjudgment of Prophet Muhammad. He himself is saying this. Narrated, reported, the Messenger of Allah is saying, therefore, whatever I decide for anyone which by right belongs to his brother, he must not take anything. After Prophet Muhammad has decided. What a stupid thing. How does he know? That because they are told, Mr. Gable, a very good evening to you. What is up? This is up here. Look at this, Sunan Abi Dawud 3583. And then there are these Ismailis going crazy against His Highness Aga Khan. I'm helping the Shias and all Muslims to leave Islam. I have to defend His Highness Aga Khan for reasons that I know, but doesn't mean Ismaili or any Islam is true. So today, Mr. Gable, this is up, the Hadith. I decide for anything which by right belongs to his brother, he must not take anything, when after the Prophet has decided, for I am granting him only a portion of hell. Grade Sahih Al-Albani. Can any Sunni Muslim deny this hadith since it's Sahih? No. So this is your own sunnah.com website, which I searched out through Google because I didn't know the number of the hadith or anything. Just the hadith, because it's given in another it was given in another website by putting Sahih Bukhari, some other number. You see? So you are told in Surah 4, Ayat 65, no, and the Jews and the Christians, sure, the Prophet is merely a human who say otherwise. Yes, so he can make mistakes. Then why in Surah Nisa 65 it says, but no, by your Lord, they will not truly believe until they make you, O Muhammad, judge concerning that over which they dispute among themselves, and then find within themselves no discomfort from what you have judged, and submit in full submission, willing submission. Do they then, after coming to the Prophet, this ayat, Mr. Gable, it's contradicting the hadith. Hadith is contradicting this ayat. Sure, the Prophet is merely a human who makes mistakes. Then how can you follow a Prophet who's making mistakes and then decide on your own, you are told? After he's made a decision for you, he could be wrong, he says. Then you have to decide on your own. And then reject, because he's giving you a portion of fire. You see, if he makes mistakes, he's giving you a portion of fire. How strict it is, right? He's giving you the portion of fire. When Hazrat Dawood misjudged, he repented. There's a Quran ayat. So we should go, it means not to this Prophet, if he was alive. We should go to an English judge, court, American court. In any case, it is the Prophet judgment. And he's giving you a portion, he's saying, don't take it. For God's sakes. Mr. Gable, where are you? He's saying, the hadith is saying here, then he later should not take it. For I am giving him only a piece of fire. Narrated Salama. For God's sakes, better to go to an English court judge or an American judge, European court. What kind of reasoning is this, Mr. Gable? And then you're saying the others, what about His Highness Al Khan? What do you have against the Imams then, of Shia Imams? Because they disobey the Quran ayats, the rulings in the Quran. Your Prophet himself has disobeyed the Quran ruling. Surah Maida 87 and Surah Tahrim, we are told what he did. How can you follow? Please use your mind, for God's sakes. What are you doing? Mr. Gable, if a judge in court makes a wrong decision, he should disqualify. And here your Prophet is saying, I'm giving him a piece of fire. You should never go back to that judge. He will be disqualified. Should be disqualified. How come you're asked to go to him in Surah 4, Ayat 65? Giving misjudgments, giving you a portion of fire, making you decide for yourself now, since he's made an error in judgment. In any case, it is the Prophet judgment. Baba, it is a wrong judgment, he himself is saying. Okay, which country do you belong to? I'm not coming to your country. I'm not going to ever bring my case there. And what kind of person are you? What kind of reason are you using here? Oh, so you can't see this. These are the people who spread mischief following this false prophet. Now, I'm not that eloquent. The Christians will laugh at this. Jews will laugh. Polytheists will laugh. I mean, be angry. I mean, we have to laugh. Like, I'll crack up here. Look at the reason this Mr. Gable has given. What kind of a reason have you given here? And then you say not to follow His Highness Khan, not to follow Shia Islam. They've made this wrong. They've done this wrong. Where is it? Oh, sorry. Sorry, no copyrights infringement intended. What is this? Huh? So your prophet is human. He can make mistakes. Mr. Gable, I have ex-Ismailis on Facebook saying that His Highness Khan is not following the injunctions of the Quran, telling his believers, his followers, murids, to sit and do dua. There's no ruku, there's nothing. He's disobeyed the Quranic injunctions. What do you say about that? Mr. Gable, if any imam, it is in your hadith, if any leader, your leaders follow the wrong imam, you die a death of ignorance. If you do not follow, you see, the Sunni, look, you don't know, you haven't done your proper research whether Quran is true or not, and you've jumped to these conclusions. Misjudgments result, search, supplication, explanation, and hadith, dua is worship. Tawheed, where is it? No, this is about dua. I didn't save that. So if you don't follow the imam of the time, what did Prophet Muhammad say in the hadith? You die death of ignorance. Where is it? Let me just see. No problem at all. The hadith speaks of those who lie to get on others' rights. That is, no. On them, not on the judge. Lie. You think your prophet hasn't lied? Yeah, so you put your prophet in this. How can he make a misjudgment when he's is this on haqq or no? How can he make a misjudgment when you're told to completely submit to his judgment with full submission? Oh, those hadiths, what kind of reasoning? This is so cunning from these Muslims, really. No. Lying. Oh, you put the blame on them that they are liars. They just want a name for themselves, right? But your prophet doesn't. He can make mistakes in judgments. Then why does Surah... Very, very good. Very good. Your prophet can make errors in judgments about disputes, but it contradicts Surah Nisa 65 that you're supposed to submit to his decision. For God's sakes. And he's saying here in this hadith, don't listen to me. I'm giving you a portion of fire. Right? What kind of reasoning is this? I'm very scared of these Muslims. There are Muhammad of the Shia and Muhammad of the Sunni. Which one you are talking about? Shia, Sunni, all of you. No, wait. Are there? Does it say in the Quran? It only says Abraham is a Shia of Nuh. And you follow Abraham, the religion of Abraham. So you should be a Shia of Nuh. What Abraham was. A Shia of Nuh. Surah Safat, ayat 83. Say, I know not whether what you are promised is near or whether my Lord will prolong its term. Is the knower of the unseen? Then why are you following this judge? Except whom he has approved of messengers. Allah is approved of. And indeed he sends down before him and behind him observers, guards. That? What? Why? So that he may know that they have conveyed the messages of the Lord. He may know. That Allah may know that this messenger has conveyed the messages of the Lord. And he has encompassed whatever is with them and has enumerated all things in number. Now if Prophet Muhammad makes such a misjudgment and says himself that I make a misjudgment, you decide then. You don't take the fire that I've given you. Prophet Muhammad is saying, don't take the piece of fire I'm giving you. Sorry, all this reasoning is nonsensical of yours, Mr. Gable. God help those who are in your country, the court, Sharia court, who go to the Sharia court. God help. If your prophet is like this, then what would your judges and lawyers be? Your Sharia court judges. I see your issue is with Muhammad of the Sunnis and of the Shias too, but this time it's about the Sunnis here and the Shias. Stick to the point here, Mr. Gable. So that the message, so what kind of a prophet is he? Then why are you asked in Surah Nisa? Lord, these people, my God, how to, I'm I'm like, really, it's so feeling awful, Mr. Gable, with your awful reasoning and defense for this prophet. There are two different Muhammads. Forget this right now. Forget it. Right now the issue is this. Sunan Abi Dawud 3583. Now let's get this issue solved. Narrated Salma. Allah's Apostle said, I'm only a human being and you people come to me with your cases, and it may be that one of you can present his case eloquently in a more convincing way than the other, and I give verdict according to what I hear. Please, we need a judge. High court, international court, even lower courts. Oh my God, according to what I hear, he doesn't have a sense of evidence, how he should bring about the evidence. No, the issue here is that when Hazrat Dawood made a wrong decision and he's giving you the fire, he's telling you not to believe in him. Hazrat Dawood and the issue of the ewe. Dawood. Quran ayat. Look how Dawood repented here. He said, surely he has been unjust to you in demanding your ewe. to his own use. And most surely most of the partners act wrongfully towards one another, save those who believe and do good. And very few are they. And Daud was sure that we had tried him, so he sought the protection of his sword. So God has tested him. Surah 38, ayat 24. Let's go to Surah 38, ayat 24 in Quran.com. Oh God. Surah 38. This is not the way. When David said, he has certainly wronged you, asked forgiveness. David became certain that we had tried him, and he asked forgiveness of his Lord and fell down bowing and turned in repentance. What did he? For his errors, such as fear and suspicion of the two men at the outset, any mistake in judgment he might have made, concealed feelings of partiality, etc. He repented. So we forgave him that, and indeed for him is nearness to us and a good place of return. My goodness. What's missing here? Yusuf Ali. ... How few are they? And David gathered that we had tried him. See, the God tried him. So to teach him that this is an error you're making. And you should not be making errors in judgment. O David, indeed we have made you a successor upon the earth. So judge between the people in truth. And do not follow your own desires. It will lead you astray from the way of Allah. What does God then say? In 26 ayat of Surah Sa'd. Look. Verse 24. Judge in truth. In truth. Stand up for justice even if it is against yourselves. Truth and justice. Against your parents, the poor, the rich. Quran ayat. But here, why am I going there? You people don't understand a simple thing in the Quran. Then when he was tested and tried and he repented, he realized his mistake. He's not giving a portion of fire, piece of fire. He there and then realized, your prophet is saying, I'm giving you a portion of fire, piece of fire. Point, Mr. Gable, is what is in Surah Sa'd 26. We said, O David, indeed we have made you a successor upon the earth. So judge between the people in truth. In truth. Now, David cannot make mistakes. How is your prophet making mistake in judgment? Huh? David realized his Lord was testing him because David is going to be a judge chosen by Allah. Solomon too. Read the Bible. Stand. The Jews and the Christians are told, establish the Torah and the Gospel, Injil, and this. You don't know the Gospel and the Torah. These poor people have been told to even establish the Torah, the Gospel, and what has been revealed now. What has been revealed. You don't know the Torah. You don't know the Gospel. You don't know your own Quran, ayat, surah, what this means. Why did God even tested David? Because he was going to be made a successor and a judge. Read the Bible. See. A judge. Solomon was a judge. The prophet cannot afford to do these things. Shouting, this, that, what? I have to shout? Mr. Gable, where are you? Judge in truth. This is why Prophet David was tried. Hazrat Dawood. Now Allah tells him to judge in truth, not make mistakes. Hearing eloquent people, and he's been deceived. He doesn't know, right? Prophet Muhammad doesn't know anything. He says, I don't know anything but what has been revealed to me. Why follow this guy? There are people who inspirations are coming to them, wahys are coming to them. Why follow that? And they think, and they are blamed, and the Jews are blamed so much in Surah Ma'idah. That's terrible. Now look, David, he has undoubtedly wronged thee in demanding the single you to be added. And David gathered, retried him, he asked forgiveness of his Lord, fell down bowing in prostration. Allah's wahi can't come to tell the prophet that what David has been told here. This Quran doesn't come from Allah's prophet. This Muhammad, it doesn't come. He's taken it from the Jews and the Christians at that time, having discourses, and the chiefs of the Jews that carried forward succession. They went to Arabia, perhaps. Think. Use your reason. Where has your reason been punctured? Mr. Gable, I'm sorry to say, but your reason has been punctured badly. Now, when a car's tire is punctured, what do? Get another tire, right? What can we do with you, Mr. Gable? What can we do with you? Just, if I was mad, as mad as I have become, I would probably bang my head on the wall. Oh my God! And they've become ex-Ismailis have become Sunnis or something, and they're defending Islam, not seeing the contradictions of it. Facebook. Now on this. On Facebook, Prince Rahim Al Khan, where does it say in the Quran to stand up for 5 obligatory prayers, doing ruku and sit and do sujood? It doesn't. There is an ayat which has sujood missing for prayer, salat, standing up for prayer, paying zakat, and then mentions ruku. Why are you not told to follow this sequence? Why do you not follow this sequence given in Surah Ma'idah 55? Also Surah Taha ayat saying, remembrance of Allah, you find peace. Not in reading the Quran, in the remembrance of Allah you find peace. And in another ayat in Surah Rad, the hearts find peace in the remembrance of Allah. And go to your Sunni hadiths and see dua, what it means. There was a guy there on Facebook, a gentleman saying, where is it mentioned, dua in the Quran and all this, against His Highness Aga Khan. Left, right, and center, you want to bash His Highness Aga Khan, and you have your own contradictions. This is what I'm showing also. And please, not only that, concerned about you Muslims, intellect being punctured. So, in Surah Ma'idah 55, it says, your ally is none but Allah, and therefore His Messenger, and those who have believed, those who establish prayer. They're saying against this, okay. Those who establish prayer, stand up in prayer, qiyam, and give zakah. Here it says, give zakah. Stand up in salat. Hello, it's my ex-Ismailis taking Sunni Islam now. After standing up in prayers, give zakat. They're giving me Surah Jummah ayat and this and that, against salat, against His Highness Aga Khan. So now you stand up and give zakah. It doesn't say do ruku or sujud. First it says give zakah and then do ruku. And they bow. And this is ruku, not even sujud. And sujud is missing here. Now they can't answer me. And if they answer me like Mr. Gable. Oh my God, it makes me sick. And I feel so sick and tired of this. Your reasoning. Your injustice. Your arrogance. Here, Mr. Gable wants to go to two different Muhammads. Please don't stray from the point. You are straying. You've strayed. Salma. Ansars looked at Salma. You see, even the Ansars had shaitan flowing in the blood. Flowing in them like blood flows in you. That's what Prophet Muhammad said. You see, you people, we are fighting shaitan in this way. In your blood, you feel you are guided, but you are not guided. So, where do we go? Oh, I can't find that. Supplication is the essence. Dua, sahi. Worship except Allah, okay? Supplicate therefore as long as Allah will, then he did not until he finished sahi. All these hadiths you can check. No. There was a hadith I found. Salma is told dua is a part of faith. So searching, where do I find it? No. You know, Salma, narrated by Salma? No, Salma. What is it? Ansars are told Shaitan runs in their body like blood. Or is this the hadith? So you see, you also have that shaitan. If Ansars had it, oh no, this is a lady who died. Used to go where the Ansar, Prophet healing, where's it? Can't find that. So you see, please see this. Why does shaitan urinate? Oh, good. Urinate in the ears of Muslims. Shaitan reaches everywhere in the body. Human body, as blood reaches it, and also you Ansars. Here. Sahih Bukhari 7171. Grade is not given, sorry. Narrated Ali ibn al-Hussein. Who is he? Son of Hussein. This is Imam Sajjad, fifth Imam of the Shias. Safiya bint Huway came to the Prophet in the mosque, and when she returned home, the Prophet accompanied her. It happened that two men from the Ansar passed by. Two men from where? From whom? The Ansars. Who are they? The Ansars. Passed by them, and the Prophet called them, saying, she is Safiya. Those two men said, Subhanallah. The Prophet said, even though after saying Subhanallah, the Prophet is telling them Satan circulates in the human body as blood does. Yani even in your body. They just said Subhanallah. And he's telling them, they didn't touch her, they just looked at her and said Subhanallah. Maybe the parda had not come as yet. Your Ansars have, so you see, you will tell us that the shaitan has gotten into us, that's why we're doing this. God knows what else. And the reasoning you have used here against Quran ayats, you don't know. In any case, it is the Prophet's judgment. Yes, and the Prophet is saying, I'm giving you a piece of fire. Don't listen. Don't take it. The Prophet is saying, I'm giving you a piece of fire, Mr. Gable. So what are you to do now? Prophet's error in judgment, and he's giving you a piece of fire. Good God. And Hazrat Daud was tested and tried so that he becomes a good judge, because Allah is choosing him to become a judge of that time, his time, successor, and judge in truth. And your prophet can't judge properly. He doesn't have the insight, and you're told, Basiratan, if you could see, and if you have insight, and if you could make out. So how are you going to judge about the Quran, whether it's true or false? The eyes. Everything you gulp. This from Prophet, he tells you, he's giving you a piece of fire, take it. No, he's saying don't even take it. I give you. I give you. So who is saving you from that piece of fire? Your own mukh, your mind, your intellect, which is not punctured, should not be punctured. So I'm in lots of pain. Sorry, I have to shout and all this because right now I can't relax this thing, calm down. I'm a lot of pain, but I thought I would come here and do this. Even then. Very, very. So don't think that the Satan doesn't circulate in your bloods. In the Ansar's bloods, Satan circulated, 2 men from the Ansar. And so, don't think that the Muslims don't have it. You also have Satan circulating in you, like human body as blood does. In your body like blood does. So you see, even if you say Nauzubillah, God knows what you have to say. When we are showing you you are making life very difficult. Misleading the people. So I said, right? I said, stop misleading the people. And your prophet has done it. And I'm so, what did I say here? And your Lord says, call upon me, I will answer you. Surely those who are too proud for my service to soon enter hell abased. Surah Ghafir 40, Ayat 60. Please read Hadith on dua and its importance so that you stop misleading the Muslim Ummah. And then I see Prophet Muhammad doing this, and you accept that it was it's a prophet, his judgment, in any case, in penny case, in tenny case. Do I have to shout out? Do I have to say the words? Do I have to shout it out? Must I prove to you? I have to. Brian Adams. Look at the way you are misleading. Your prophet has misled, giving you the fire. So now what do? Even against the prophet's case of judgment, what do? In any case, it is the prophet's judgment, and he's giving you, what is he giving you? Mr. Gable, what did it say he's giving you in this hadith? What did he say he's giving you? Huh? Oh my God. Oh. Dua. You know how important is dua. Da'a in Arabic. In your own, this grid, worship is the essence, the greatest, the most excellent worship is dua. Sahih al-Jami, Prophet said, now you are saying against Prophet Muhammad and what His Highness Al Khan has said, saying to his murids according to the Hadith of Prophet Muhammad. Prince Rahim Al Khan, you are misleading medically others about men catching a disease from menstruation. Please stop your dishonest, misleading information. Stop it right now. Drop this Islam right now for the betterment of the whole world. Humanity. Prince Rahim Agha Khan, where does it say in the Quran to stand up for 5 obligatory prayers, doing ruku and sit and do sujood? You get no disease by their menstruation, keep away from women. Doesn't mean have no sex with them, but the next part says have no sex with them. Please tell me, is menstruation a disease medically proven to pass it on to men upon intercourse? New evidence shows from Times magazine. Go for it, the doctors say. There's nothing wrong. And unless it's messy. This Mr. Prince Rahim Al Khan's page on Facebook is saying that you get a disease and this, and well, the new, by touching face, what is going on? Jews, you separate themselves, got angry when Prophet said you can touch them. Oh my God. Keep away from them. Surah Baqarah. Tawbah, 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 tawbah. What is this now? Look, you are doing the same thing, Mr. Gable, as this Prince Rahim Al Khan is doing, an ex-Ismaili. This ayat was indeed asked from Prophet. Surah Baqarah 222 was asked to Prophet, and he said you can touch. Jews argued because they used to separate themselves. Allah, 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 Allah. Now on Jews matter. How deviating. Keep away from them and do not have sex with them. What is this part of Surah Baqarah 222? Keep away from them. How shall I say it? And do not have sex with them. How many times do I have to tell you? The ayat does not only state do not have sex with menstruating women. It also states keep away from them. The women menstruating. Oh my God. Why do you miss this? Your Prophet has missed this and he's gone against. Hadiths are there. Fondling his wives during menstruation. Keep away from them. Keep away from them. If I act, sorry, you are misleading medically others. Stop your dance your shoulders up and down is nowhere in Quran, right? Who will get the disease if they perform salat, but you are not allowed to during menstruation? Quran ayat. Who will get the disease if they perform salat? But you're not allowed to perform salat during menstruation. Quran ayat. Keep away from salat, right? And oh yes, Quran ayat says keep away to the women. Keep away, right? It says keep away. Does it say wear an izhar? Put, or now you can put pads and stand. No, it says keep away from salat during menstruation. Quran ayat. So see, slowly. Women should keep away. No, wait a minute. Women keep away from salat. Where's the Quran ayat? Here it says keep away from women. But where does it say in the Quran ayat that women, let's see if I can search it like this. Women should keep away from oh God, fasting. Oh God, there is no mention anywhere. Oh, I thought. Oh, there's no mention anywhere in the Quran, it says here. Keep away from. Oh, so you can, let's see. Let's see like this then. Women can pray? No. Because why is the religion off? Wait. Women are lacking in faith. Hadith. Because there's a Quran ayat, right? Women lack in reason. Where's the Quran ayat? So I have to go. Hadith. Lacking in reason and religious. Said, I have not seen anyone lacking in reason. So this is, sorry, islamqa.info. They said we are lacking in religious commitment and reason. Or Messenger of Allah, he said, it's not the testimony that's in the Quran, right? And they said, yes, and how is he lacking? She's lacking in reason. When she menstruates, does she not refrain from praying and fasting? They said, yes. Now the ayat, and get two witnesses, and there are two men. Okay, this is the ayat for witnesses. And lacking in faith, where's the ayat? Surah Nisa. Men are the protectors, excel. Women are sometimes surpassed. Where's that ayat? Oh God, where's the ayat for this? She does not pray or fast. You see what problems? I can't remember ayat, Quran ayat. Those who stay, the one who does not praise. Oh God. Where is that ayat? Does anyone remember here? Oh God, I thought I was. Maximum duration. I can't find it. Really? There's no mention anywhere in the Quran. Oh, God. Shias have, oh God, exempt. And they ask you about menstruation. Say it is haram. So keep away from women during menstruation and do not approach them until they are pure. This is the only verse. Surah. Muslim women that are going through menstrual bleeding are exempt from fasting during Ramadan, according to the Hadith. The language is taken to clearly imply that sexual relations during menstruation are prohibited. Ibn Kathir Muhaddid describes habits. Keep away, keep away, keep away. No. And I can't even go to this Muslim, Shia Islam. Sorry, Mr. Gable, I wish you some, intellect good, right? And reason proper. Can't go to Sistani Quran during menses. Can women retouch? Most scholars prohibit women from touching the Quran based on the Hadith. The menstruating women and the one who is in a state of... Oh, so it's not... I thought there was a Quran ayat. She cannot read, recite. Most scholars prohibit women from touching the Quran based on the Hadith. Based on the Hadith, the menstruating women and the one who is in a state of sexual impurity should not recite anything of the Quran. Why? Does she give disease? Gable, very confused by your comments. Empowering family, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the help. Yes, please let us... this is a very good way of telling him, very polite way. Yes. Thank you, empowering family. God bless you, your family members. Have a beautiful, wonderful, I'm sure, and let's not get confused, please, Mr. Gable. And what is certainty? So, and what is doubt? So let's start with nothing and leave all these religions behind. She can read and recite the Quran. This is the opinion of Ibn Taymiyyah. You see, touching the Quran. Now scholars are giving it to you. I thought there was a hadith. Quran ayat. Do not go near salat, menstruate. During fasting, menstruation, there's no Quran ayat. Empowering family, do you remember any Quran ayat? Keep away. Keep away. Let's go to Surah Nisa or Surah Maida. Now look at the terrible things of the Surah Maida, really. So here we have forbidden. O believers, honor your obligations, all grazing livestock. Honor your obligations, which the Prophet didn't in Surah Tahrim, contracts Allah and made lawful, or halal. O you who believe, fulfill the contracts. Contract, then it says if you break them, then pay, expiate for them, for this, that. Not sure. Okay, thank you, empowering family. O believers, do not violate Allah's rituals and sacred months, sacred sacrificial, sacred mosques. Cooperate with one another in goodness and righteousness, and do not cooperate in sin and transgression. Yeah. Prohibited to you, prohibited seek, prohibited animals, they approved as religion. This day have we approved. The Prince Rahim Agha Khan page, whoever is running that page should be ashamed. They are ex-Ismailis, ex-Ismaili, but embarrassing themselves by making foolish comments and baseless arguments. Oh, thank you so much, empowering family. You don't know how much this means to me. And the last time also you gave a comment, I thanked you, but it was too late. Sometimes after the live stream, the chat is open here. And you didn't. Thank you so much. Lots of love to you and your family. How shall I? I'm so bad at this empowering. I have to tell you, you know how much it means to me? I'm not feeling well, I have to fight them. Like in a good way, I try, but I got very, very angry. Is it at? I'm so grateful to you, so grateful, so grateful. That I can't say really. I was alone there, but now some help has come. A man has come there, a smiley, that I can't say. I can't thank you enough. I felt so alone, and I got all against Shias also, like, you know. Lots of love, brother, sister. Oh my God. God bless you so much. Baseless arguments. Yes. Hopefully that Ismaili guy will help out. He's probably also upset with that page. And also to help Ismailis leave Islam and His Highness Agha Khan, but in a way that I would like to do it in a polite, respectful way, but I can't. At times I get very angry at Shias also. So, you know, they are going out of the frying pan into the fire. These ex-Ismailis. Yeah, the Ismaili gentleman guy. Oh my God, little bit. You know, this Kamar Samad was saying things, and I couldn't. Commenting. Notifications were coming. I got so sick and tired. Yeah, but it's not enough. The Ismaili guy is not saying much. I mean, like the way I'm putting it there. Yeah, it could be possible that Ismailis are a very interesting community, but know how to explain it. But it's really interesting. Yes, they are very interesting. Yeah, I was thinking they're very peaceful and very beautiful community. They ask you, Muhammad made lawful for you are good foods, trained of hunting animals. This day good food has been made lawful marriage, chaste women given. Yeah, so this is what I was telling. Were you here? I'll come back to this. I've told this Prince chap, ex-Muslim, Prince Rahim Agha Khan, where does it say in the Quran to stand up for 5 obligatory prayers? Stand up, because they are after the Qiyam against His Highness Agha Khan. Dua, His Highness Agha Khan says it's very important. And so they sit and say prayers, and they've kept the pictures and all this. Where does it say stand up for 5 obligatory prayers? Doing ruku and sitting and do sujood and then it doesn't. There's an ayat which has sujood missing for prayer. Standing up for prayer, paying zakat, and then mentions ruku. Surah Maida ayat above here, Surah Maida ayat 55. They have no answer for this. And if they give me an answer like Mr. Gable has given me here, like they have been giving me, Samar, uh, Kamar Samad. Ismailis have 3 times. I don't think they need to stand. They sit. And pictures of His Highness Aga Khan are on side of the Jamaat Khana. Acha, nothing wrong with 3 times prayer. Yes, even the Sunnis they think it's in the Quran. It doesn't say 5 times prayers. Nothing wrong with 3 times prayer. The 3 times is still just as right. But they say that what they're saying is during Jummah prayer, they don't stand, standing in prayer. So what they told me here, oh, I didn't take a screenshot of that. So just let me see how many screenshots are here. Even after all of this, Sunni Muslims, okay, I have my comments here. Even after all this, Sunni Muslims disagree on how the 5 prayer times can be established, sometimes ignoring the hadiths and claiming they are in the Quran, and other times admitting the Quran contains no 5 prayers and using the above hadiths. Unlike all this contradiction, the Ismaili Muslims follow the guidance of Maulana Hazir Imam, who, as the legitimate bearer of the Prophet's authority and interpreter of the Quran, has specified the number of prayers for his community to perform in the current times and contexts. Makes sense? Ask IsmailiNosis.com from that. Please look at your disagreements about how many times you should be praying the obligatory prayers in the Quran. Decline of the sun is not noon, it's Maghrib. Laughing. Take due care of all prayers and the middle prayer and stand before Allah in total. And stand before Allah. So the Qiyam is not in the, they are saying empowering family. The Ismailis Jummah is Jumarat. Jumerat. Acha, the night of Jummah. So there is the gat pat, like you mentioned when you enter. You say Hai Zanda and Qaim Paya. So Ismailis get Ab Shifa on Fridays. Yeah, they get up. I mean, it's look at the way, it's not clear in the Quran that you have to get up, right? What is this qiyam meaning? Devoutly. And akumu, wakumu salat. What? It doesn't say salat. It just says stand up for Allah, devoutly obedient. Oh yes, so your Ismailis on the Jummah. That's what I was telling the middle, and the middle prayer has to be Fajr, right? Because it's Jummah starts when? At Maghrib, Friday, right? Thursday Raat, Jumerat, which we say in Urdu. So isn't the first prayer Maghrib prayer for the Muslims? Shouldn't it be Maghrib prayer? So the middle prayer would come too? But no, for the Ismailis also. But I count it like this. The first prayer of the day is Maghrib, because the day starts with Maghrib. And then it's the second prayer is Isha. And then the third prayer is Fajr. And then the fourth prayer is Zuhr. And the fifth prayer is Asr. So which one is the middle prayer? Fajr. So empowering family is saying, very good, empowering family. You have spoken for His Highness Aga Khan, for your community. Very good. The Ismaili Jummah is Jumerat, as we say. The night of Jummah. The Ismaili Friday is the night of Friday. So there is the pat, like you mentioned. When you enter, you say Hey Zanda and Qaim Paya. Yeah, Qaim Paya. This Qaim Paya means what? Hey Zanda means what? So Ismailis get the water of Shifa on Fridays. Qaim, the Imam which is Qaim, and this standing up, does it really mean standing up or upholding, establishing the namaz, the salat? Because this Qaim could be establishing, like establishing the Kaaba. Establishing. Allah made the Kaaba standing or established it for the Muslims. I mean, the Kaaba, of course, Kaaba doesn't stand like that, right? So that ayat I gave them, I made fun of it, so that they realize it's stupidity. Sorry, I'm not sure what it means, but I'm not Ismaili myself. But I wish you were, that you have come to. But thank you. You're not Ismaili and you are defending Ismailism, like me. But you can search. I think you did search on Ismaili.net. I did, yes. Qaim Hai Zanda and Qaim Paya. So when you've got the standing Imam, the established, I get it. I think what the Ismailis are trying to say, and what His Highness Aga Khan, they have, how shall I say it? You see, in their own hadith says, now they're from out of the frying pan into the fire. Right? I get it. Yeah. Take due care. What is this? Sometimes the qiyam, is that we have established, like you establish the Torah. The Jews are told to establish the Torah and the Injil. Is it standing and establishing it? Or standing and what? There's an ayat I've found. Where is it? So anyways, I gave them this ayat, I can't explain now, which I can't find. Your only friend is Allah, then His Messenger, and those who believe. They say establish prayer, right? So it is like a qiyam. Establish prayer. Qimuna. It comes from qiyam, establish. If here, qimuna now means stand up for the prayer, and give zakah. And then it says do ruku. So this is a different way of salat. Establishing prayer, standing up it means. If you take qiyam or qimun as standing. So how can we, they don't listen to any reason, nothing. Like I started from, that there are many contradictions in the Quran, mistakes and all this. Yeah, to establish 5-day prayer. Yes. I've asked them this, that the method is not given properly in the Quran. Aga Khan established prayer for the Ismaili who established 5-day. Where's the proof? They will never listen, Zahra, they will always try and make people feel bad. Well, we have to do something about this. Yeah, they will not listen. They are stubborn. Sorry, I didn't get this. Established. Who established 5-day prayer? No, 5 times prayer a day. Aga Khan has established prayer for the Ismaili who established 5. Who established? No. Sorry, can you put this again? Where's the proof? Like who has established 5 times prayers a day? No, there is no. Even in the Sunni, I showed them this. I gave them this that where is it now? See, it was before this. Remember, were you there at that time, the Saftar? Oh. Why do Ismailis pray 3 times a day? 5 times mentioned in. This is what I gave them. Look. And they don't know what is Qiyam, I think. Surprisingly, this can be a controversial topic depending on what you were taught growing up. The debate between 3 prayers or 5 is brought up and leads to lengthy debates. Your own people don't know. Louis Chirac. So we have to reject Quran and follow Aisha. What the hell? Omar Ramzi. Yeah, you're right. Right? Look at this. But they won't listen. Stubbornly going on. The Quran is fully detailed according to Allah. Fully detailed. Okay, some say this is not. Oh, he's saying Prince Rahima Khan or Kamar Samad. This is not a book of procedures. Quran is not a book of procedures. Then why are some of the laws given and says it's in detail? And Omar Ramzi is saying the Quran is fully detailed according to Allah. And only 3 prayers are mentioned by name in the Quran. They are Salat al-Fajr at dawn and Salat al-Wustu at noon and Salat al-Isha at dusk. Victor Raza says 5 prayers, 3 times Fajr, Zuhr, Asr, Maghrib, Isha. I don't know where he got that from. In the Quran or Hadith. Future intellectuals, let the Quran speak. Then this guy is referring to the Hadiths. See? They themselves have this contradictions, conflicts going on. This is pathetic. This is so sad. This is so tragic. So we will explore both sides of the arguments, provide a concluding answer to each side. Look at that. This is like jahalat. Look at the way they've put, let the Quran speak. Then this guy is referring to that. Okay. You see? What kind of a thing is this? 5 prayers, 3 times Fajr. Then you are referring to the hadiths. Then I tried to show them that there are contradictory hadiths because the Prophet is fondling his wife during menstruation, and Surah 2, Ayat 222 says keep away before saying do not have intercourse with them. It says keep away from your menstruating women before saying do not have intercourse with them. So keep away means keep away, even not fondle them. And there are many contradictions in the hadiths as I was just looking. It boiled my blood and I left it. This is too funny. Yeah, I think I should laugh about this. But, for me, it hurts my heart. I don't know why. It hurts me. It breaks my heart. What is the order of providence? Which can, see, Nizam-e Rububiyat, order of providence. Establish the salat does not mean the offering of prayer, but establishing the Nizam-e Rububiyat. What order of providence? Can someone explain this to me? Ask them what is the order of providence, which can either be established before the rising of the sun. Order of providence, or after. This is not about the salat till the early mornings of the night. And what is the order of providence which is required to be established, especially on Fridays, which you say that on Fridays this is the order of providence, that the Ismailis gather, go to the Jamaat. Surat al-Jumu'ah, ayat 9. And they keep saying, stand up, and oh believers, when you stand up to offer the salat, you must wash your faces and your hands and arms up to the elbows and rub your heads with wet hands. and rub your feet according to the Shias, or wash your feet according to the Sunnis. Right, so, and what is the special kind of order of providence for establishing which one has to wash his face? What is this? It's not for salat. Offer the, okay, when you stand up to offer the salat. Okay, it is for salat. Surah Maida 6. We turn to Hadith often, as it gives us complete details to follow for Jummah. It's true that Sahih Hadith must be offered in 3 prayers in Medina. Ibn Abbas reported, but here something. I asked Ibn Abbas. You see, they have to ask Ibn Abbas. Now the Abbasides went against. Now, where was Ibn Abbas when the Abbasides went against their fellow Muslim Umayyads? And Shias are not with the Abbasides. Look at the division in the history of Islam. First, Prophet Muhammad, there the line goes to Imam Ali. So some of them, the Umayyads, have their 4 Rashidun, Sunnis, they call themselves. They're following the Sunnah. And then there's a break in the 4 Rashidun, Khalifas, whereas the Shias go continuously. There's no break. Son of this, Ali, father, son of Hussein, Imam, Ali Imam, Hassan Imam, Hussein Imam. Then, I could count till 12. And the Ismailis can count to 49th Imam, or 48. But there are more accounts of prayers to be prayed separately. If we also remember, see, all this Bible is correct. Idle time is the devil's. Let's read the conclusion that I gave them. Now let us pause a while here and consider the boldness of the deniers of Hadith. 49th, yes. Thank you for correcting me and giving me the thing, 49th, when it's the correct, not 48th. Thank you, empowering family. God bless you so much. Let us pause a while here and consider the boldness of the deniers of Hadith. They make fun of offering. So the Quran only make fun of their own Sunni Muslims. Make fun of offering the prayer and say that the prayer that the Muslims offer today is not at all the thing prescribed by the Quran. They assert that the Quranic injunction to establish the Salat does not mean the offering of the prayer, but establishing the Nizami Rububiyat, order of providence. What about this? So they are not honest people searching for the truth in their religion. They don't care that there are so many divisions. Your own people laughing at them who follow the Hadith, and those who do not follow the Hadith laugh at them who follow the Hadith. What kind of religion is this? Is it true there is Sahih Hadith in Muslim? He offered 3 prayers in Medina when he was not traveling and not in fear. Ibn Abbas reported, what is this? 3 prayers, 5 prayers. Let me know your thoughts below. Are you in agreement of the 5 prayers or 3? I think take it like Christian Prince took it, and I would say 5, 6, 7, 8. Christian Prince counted, but I don't know from where, and he said that there are some 6 times, not even 5. I don't know. He's a genius in his own self. I didn't check that Quran ayat, and I've lost that video that I was watching a live stream of. Christian Prince. Maybe he took a Fajr middle here and there, and he said, "What is this?" I think I don't know what to say here. Not 5 times. Definitely not 5 times in the Quran. So they give Surah Nuh ayat 17 to 18. It's the Ephemal Quran. Where's the in Surah Nuh? Look at Surah Nuh ayat 17 and 18. Is it Surah? Maybe he means I'll check Surah Nur also, because there's nothing here that talks about Salat. Allah alone calls you to grow from the earth like a plant. Then He will return you to it and then simply bring you forth again. I don't know. Let's look at Surah Nur. Allah forbids you from ever doing something like this again if you are true believers. What does... this has to do with Ruba... It doesn't have to do with Rubabiyat. Sorry, Rubabiyat. It has to do with Rubabiyat, providence. 3, I think. Yes. Empowering family. Quran has only given 3, right? 3. And I don't know, I get confused because the ayats are scattered. I don't even know what 3. So 3 times. You're with, yes? Yeah. 3 times empowering family. So thank you, empowering family, for this help and support. I felt like, I was dying. There was hardly anyone there to support me. This support of yours, help of yours here is saving my life, saving me from not being, traumatized, get angry and lose my mind, aggravate and abuse even Shias. So thank you. You're really helping not only me, but the Shias also here, that, I won't get angry against the Shia. But your help is much appreciated. Much, much appreciated. So then what, I would say that these Ismailis also, no, the ex-Ismailis should not be going into this. You see, here, there are many, I couldn't read the hadiths. Oh my God. Look at this. Look, and, I'm only a human being, and you bring disputes to me, some perhaps being more eloquent in their plea than others, so that I give judgment on their behalf. Empowering Family just said, Ismailis are really a great community. The practices are just as right as the Sunni and Shia groups and interpretations. They aren't wrong. Yes, the Quran is open to a lot of interpretations. Aren't wrong. Whoever is against Ismailis, even those ex-ones, shouldn't. They are saying, we have the right because he's a wrong imam, according to them. Worry about Agha Khan. He's a good person. He's not an issue. Yeah, let's not worry about His Highness Agha Khan because thank your lucky stars, I told them, or thank His Highness Agha Khan. If you do this in a Muslim world against Prophet Muhammad, you'll be killed. You could be even first tortured terribly for blaspheming. But you take this man and you put his picture and you put a cross on his picture, red cross, things like that. That's so terrible, that's so pathetic. And you should realize, see, us ex-Muslims can do, can say things against Prophet Muhammad. But you, holding on to Sunni Islam, right? How can, and it's blasphemy. Again, he's got the light of Prophet Muhammad. Consider this for 1 second. Maybe you could be wrong. So be very careful, right? You should, when you want people to respect your Prophet, no matter what he does, even if he gives you a piece of fire, misjudgment, Agha Khan has already proved in court even that he's having lineage or whatever it is. I don't know how it works, but he has proven in court he's Imam. Exactly, Zahra, you said perfectly. Thank you. I said, you have said it perfectly. I am far from perfect. I'm so terrible in explaining and all this, all that, all this. Thank you, empowering family. I'm far from saying it perfectly. But, I try. So, for I'm granting him only a portion of hell. Hell? Here it says hell. He's giving you help, Mr. Gable. Mr. Gable, and then, isn't this against Quran ayat? Which mad person? He's told this person, your prophet has said, are you mad? A man came to him. Yeah, where are you, Mr. Gable? A man came to him about adultery and brought 4 witnesses against him and said, first the prophet turned away and then he said, no, I have 4 witnesses. He brought the 4 witnesses and the prophet is telling him, that man, are you mad? And if I say, are you people mad? You will say, oh, look, she doesn't know how to talk. She doesn't have adab. She doesn't have manners to talk. Is this the way a woman talks? Is this the way a prophet talks? You are mad? Are you mad? This is a hadith. Now looking through these hadiths, Toba, I just brought myself out of these hadiths, really. He's giving you a piece of hell. Fire. Some say fire. Some narration. My father said, should I say, and I turned my mother. Oh no. This is not the one. Where is it? Judgments. Results. Oh God. Pray to worship. And one person, empowering family, another, some Zahid, I can't mention it, shouldn't be, said on that Prince Rahim Agha Khan's page. What did he say? Where is dua in the Quran? Where is dua in the Quran? These are donkeys and all who have made separate sects. Can you believe these Muslims? They're so vulgar, indecent. They have no integrity. Dua is there in Quran, I'm sure. Yes, it's a dua. People just don't want to pay attention. No, Mr. Empowering Family, you're right. Dua is there in the Quran. It's like it's like da. In Urdu we say dua. Even if it's spelled different, yes. Supplication. Look at what, and in your hadiths, they've chosen Sunni Islam, I can guess, right? Because they don't say no to these hadiths. Yeah, it's spelled slightly different, but it's from the word dua. Da. Root word is da. All this. You see? The Messenger of Allah said, okay. There's none worthy, okay. Allah's greatness and praise, then he supplicate. No. Where does he say that, da'a is worship? Okay, I can't find that hadith of that man who said to the Prophet confessing that he's done adultery, but I've come back to this. Dua is the essence of worship. And some scholars say that Prophet Muhammad said, and they gave me a hadith here, Sunan an-Nasai, you're going to, no, not that fear the supplication of those who has been wronged. That worship, that dua is the greatest worship. Expressing gratitude to you and worship you in the best manner. Supplicating to Allah after every salat. Supplication is the worship. Supplication, see the Urdu Arabic word here on the right side? Da'a, isn't it da'a? Aduni. Aduni. Aduni from dua. Da'a, like that, right? And, okay. Call on Allah, the most beautiful names. Let me show you. Empowering family, you're right. Huh? Okay. Allah has the most beautiful names. Call him. And the remembrance, Zikr Allah. Surah Taha, but first let me show you Da'a. Where is Da'a? Iduhu. Fa'iduhu. Invoke. This is from the root word, maybe Da'a. This word. Fa means so or then, Fa. Iduhu. Duhu. It's Da'a. Supplication, invocation. And for Allah are the most beautiful names. So invoke him by them and leave those who deviate concerning his names. They will be recompensed for what they used to do. Salat, salat, salat. I've told him, angels, Allah and the angels sent salat to the Prophet. Not prayer, not blessings, but salat. Here is da'a and the zikr. So this is a da'a. And Allah says here in Surah Taha, also remember me and I will remember you and all this. Surah Taha, it is said that remembrance of Allah. Allah is greater, very great. Or where is it? And he who turneth away from the remembrance of me, his will be a narrow life, and I shall bring him blind to the assembly. It doesn't say salat. And whoever veers away, and also it is truly I am Allah, there's no God worthy of except me, so worship me alone. No, it is in Surah Taha. But whoever turns away from my reminder, no. Let me see. Surah Taha. I can't find it. Remember me at the sides of the day. Something like this. It's a big, I can't find it. And Surah Rad, Zikr Allah. It's not giving me, this thing is really such a thing. They say, why does not bring a sign from his Lord? Has not a clear sign come to them of all that is in the former books of Revelation? Of all that was in the form? No, it hasn't. Zikr or zikr is remembrance, zikr, yeah. Enjoin prayer on thy people and be constant therein. We ask thee not to provide sustenance. This is different. Salat. And enjoin your family the prayer. And be steadfast, okay? Just about no strain parties we have given. Therefore be patient and celebrate. Therefore be patient with what they say, Your Highness Al-Khanos, to him, and celebrate the praises of thy Lord before the rising of the sun. It doesn't say do salat before the rising of the sun here. It says zikr. No, it doesn't even say zikr. Let me see if later on. Let's read this word by word. I'm looking at the Arabic words too, Roman Arabic. So be patient over what they say and glorify wasabbih with praise bihamdi of your Lord Rabbika before the rising tulu of the sun Shamsi and before its setting Ghurub and from the hours of the night, and glorify at the ends of the day so that you may be satisfied. It doesn't say salat. It just says praises of the Lord. It doesn't even say zikr Allah. You see the Surah Taha, 20th chapter of the Quran, Ayat 130. And they are so bent. Surah Jummah, it says salat, stand up, stand up. Look, here it doesn't say salat. It doesn't even say zikr Allah. It says just glorify Allah with the praise of your Lord before the... So exalt Allah with the praise of your Lord. Exalt with the praise of your Lord. The rising of the sun and before its setting and during periods of the night and at the ends of the day that you may be satisfied. Right? And do not extend your eyes towards... Okay, this is not important. Let's see the ayat before. I did not bid for a word that went forth before from thy Lord. Punishment would have necessarily come upon. And there's a term appointed for you. It is not a warning to such men, how many generations we destroyed. Verily in this are signs of men endured with understanding. How many of you men are endured with understanding? Yeah. And when you understand this, you leave it. You leave Islam. You leave. And thus do we recompense those who transgress beyond bounds and believe not in the signs of his Lord. And who is for you Imam al-Mubin? Surah Yasin. Who is for you? The open Imam. Some say, Surah Yasin, Allah. Oh God. Imam Mubin. What is Imam Mubin? Now where's that ayat? Number they don't give, so I just have to search for it. And then go to Surah Maida and see the wrong blames and such terrible blaming against the Jews and the Christians. First send them two messengers. I should not worship created me and returned. Should I take other than him false deities? Indeed, manifest error. Indeed, I believed in you, Lord, so listen to me. For that, my Lord has granted me forgiveness. You know who these two people were? They said they were Christians or something, asking people to come and worship Allah. For that, my Lord has granted me forgiveness. And they killed him. They killed them. And he sent down against the people after him horse. Not one shout. Satan, Satan. How regretful for the servants. How many mubins are there in Surah Yasin 7? There comes not a messenger, but they mock him. Have they not considered how many generations, each of them all brought up as judgment? And placed them in gardens. He created all pairs, which they do not know. The sun runs in appointed term. Sun runs, okay. And the moon we have determined, it also floats in an orbit, an old branch of a palm tree. It becomes dry. The moon doesn't become dry as the old branch of a palm tree. It is not allowable for the sun to reach the moon, nor does the night overtake the day. And all of them are swimming in an orbit, floating. They're floating. And they're not floating, right? And the sign for them is that we carry the they're floating in an orbit. And we created for them from the likes of that. Really, I mean, science. Scientists will be crying, really. Beat their chest. Like the Shias. If we wished we could drown them. Mercy from us, except rahmatan from us, provision for a time. Behind you is that you may receive mercy. Where is the Imam al-Mubin? And not there comes a sign of the signs of the Lord, but they turn away. Agha Khan would tell his community to leave. How could they leave? I don't understand. They can leave, they're free to leave. Agha Khan has given them the freedom. You know? This is not like this Islam or 12 Shia that you kill. And when it is said to them, spend from what provided you. They are Muslims, they're just not believers. And in the Quran ayat it says that leave them, Allah will create those who love Him. So, yes, that's true. But those are still Ismailis, are they wrong? Those are ex-Ismailis. But those are still Ismailis? Oh, are they wrong? Oh, you mean the ones who are still Ismailis, are they wrong? I've gone into a reverie, empowering family. Islam is a false religion. I think Agha Khan, I looked at the light, the Noor, there was one page who gave that. Of course they are wrong, but then I was wondering like where, he's got a lot of light. He claims to have the light, right? How could he be? How could he lie like this? So maybe what's happened is, you know, they're beings of light. So let's be beings of light. Let's work and be beings of light. So they go back to Zoroastrianism, the Ismailis, talking about the light. And Imam Jafar Sadiq, bringing the hadith of Imam Jafar Sadiq about light, who stole it. Yes, like the ones who go to the Jamaat Khana, like even the Farmans he publishes, he says he's Imam of Shia, Imami Ismailis, yes. Even the constitution that was published in 1986. Yes. And do you know where the Shiites come from? Nuh. Abraham was a Shia of Nuh, right? So it goes that far. And who was Abraham? What did the Jews say? Father of Judaism, right? What did it give to others out of what God has provided you? Maybe I missed it. Trumpet will be blown and sleeping place, woe, raised up. So, how shall I tell you? Like, I'll show you that recent. Yeah, the Ismailis are wrong. I don't know why this Imam says he's an Imam. He can't step down from it. But he doesn't know that his forefather, Imam Jafar Sadiq, stole from the light. So terrible. Not it will be but a shout, singles. So behold, a sigh. Well, I just say sa'atan, a shout. So, do you want to know about that? The light? He says he is. Recently posted on Facebook, I shared from a reliable, like Ismail. Yes? Okay, let me show you that and then. Peace, a word from the merciful Lord. Okay. Oh, I'll just, what I'll do is search it on this tab. Shaitan is to you straight path, worship only me. I can't find Imam al-Mubin, it should be here. Yeah, I'm going to that, let's see how I can bring it on this screen. I don't have the screen share. Sorry, laughing out loud. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but I can't help laughing. There's a reason, dot, dot, dot. I thought I should tell the smiley something, dot, dot, dot. The Zoroaster. Oh, you know when I looked at what, this is from the Nimira's blog, .wordpress.com. Imam's Talim lights the Murid's path to spiritual enlightenment. Right? And so the on top of this was, there was Prince Rahim Khan also commenting here. Imam Jafar Sadiq stole it, then Sahara, how can he have the light? And what else is there? So what they have posted here, oh God, there's a bit of a, oh God, any reader of the Quran can experience spiritual, oh, no, Rahim Khan, Prince Rahim Khan, Allah made darkness and this is not light. So they posted something on top which has not come here, but I posted what's in this. I don't know from which Facebook page I got it, but this is the Naimir RAS blog.wordpress.com. Short articles. So you see, this light, the notion of light has transferred nearly all of human history. Nimra Duji. Nimera or Nimra Duji is spelled Nimera. It's by that, posted by Nimera Duji. So the notion of light has transferred nearly all of human history and has been an inspiration for numerous faiths, going as far back, of course, to the Zoroastrians and their reverence for the sun, to the surah in the Holy Quran titled Al-Nur. Decades of Western history are referred to as the Enlightenment for good reason. Maula Hazir Imam concept of light in Ismaili philosophy, cited by Arzina Lalani or Lalani, Maula Hazir Imam addressing guests. Okay, throughout the ages and in most faiths and traditions, light is a universal symbol of the spiritual and divine, of illumination and knowledge. Earthly light is the most esteemed visible image by which God can be represented in the temporal world, including the Quran. Light is a symbol of God, is described in Ayat al-Nur. God is the light of the heavens and the earth. I don't have to read the Surah Nur Ayat 35, the whole. O mankind, certainly a proof has come to you from your Lord, and we have sent down to you a manifest light. Surah 4 Ayat 174. Sources from Imam Bakr and Sadiq affirm that this is the manifest light of Hazrat Ali and his authority, while the Sunni sources report that this refers to the Quran. Therefore believe in God and His Messenger and the Nur light that we have sent. Surah 64 Ayat 8. Shiite scholars interpret Nur in this verse as referring to the Nur of Hazrat Ali and the Imams. Light symbolizing eternal knowledge. So all this you can read. Hazrat Ali said the reflection. So he says, Imam Jafar Sadiq also said the light of the Imam in the heart of believers is more brilliant than the sun which gives out the light of day. Henry Corbin, History of Islamic Philosophy, Kagan Paul, International, page 449. Maula Hazir Imam image okay. Just as a physical light. So all this, right? So they put here, when they shared that what Imam Jafar Sadiq has said, that the light of Imam in the heart is in the heart of the believers, meaning it is more brilliant than the sun which gives out the light of day. So when I was thinking about helping them, I was like, oh my God, what shall I do? Right? How shall I help them? You get it? How shall I help the Ismailis? Imam Jafar Sadiq stole it. So there's also light of Shaitan, which is in the Satan in the Bible. But I think this Imam has the true light. His Highness Khan. And then there were people posting about light beings. You know, I've also had a book on light beings, a chapter on that a long time ago from the American books, you know, like light beings. Let's be light beings like you. You can call on the light beings to help you. These are masters, many, many years. Different masters have come around the many eras, different eras. Light beings, Saint Germain, or just light beings. We don't know their names. They are masters. And His Highness Khan definitely is a master, a Maula. But then he says he's an Imam of a Shia. And do you know where this Shia comes from? Abraham was a Shia of Nuh. In the Quran, if you just following the Quran, maybe we can get somewhere and see that Agha Khan himself became like... but how can Imam Jafar Sadiq be the light and his believers? I don't see any light in the world. In the Shias also, I don't see. Like I was asking my mother's cousin, do you feel the light inside you? He said, no, he doesn't feel the light. Where's that light? And he's a very, good person, Mahsin. Like I had a dream that Bibi Fatma Zahra was there invisibly praising him. That he's my Salihin, he's my Salihin, like that. But he also, when I asked him, where's the light? He said, I don't know where the light is. And he said it was so difficult for him to go to Hajj. Every time the thing falling off, they had this they were conscious of, their thing falling off the Hajj cloth. I was like, and then the Sunni friend has gone for Umrah. It was like, looking at the Kaaba and Allah's. So they're two different. It's my mother's cousin, Shia Haji. He was like, it was terrible for every time he was so conscious that his thing would drop. He was afraid. Where's the light? Where's the light? So this also, where's the light? So I'm contemplating on that, and I wish to help the Ismailis leave Islam. And maybe just take His Highness Aga Khan as a Mawla, a master. Like Dr. Dr. Weeds has written this book, right? So you can't say only Prophet Muhammad, only Imam Ali is the light, from his progeny is the light. Give credit to those who have been blessed with this light and are working to spread this light, divine light. About many masters, many lives. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Like this. Dr. Brian L. Weiss, MD. Many lives, many masters. So maybe like the Jews, had 12 chiefs. We are told in the Quran, Moses' time, God chose 12 chiefs from the Bani Israel, right? Moses' time. So maybe it's going back to the Jews, their religion. Because, in Surah Maida it is, so this also, maybe it's Highness Aga Khan, it will go back to the Jews. Now the Jews, you can see, are more like European looking, white, Caucasian. So when you look at this Quran ayats, right, against the Jews, it's terribly unjust to them. Like they keep changing the word, they didn't live up to the covenant and remember the favor of Allah. Although in the Bible it could be Old Testament, against the Jews, remember the favor of Allah upon you. No. You have believed, keep us standing firm for Allah, witnesses and justice. What about this Qiyam, right? Steadfast, qawa, mina, persistently standing firm in justice. So I'm also in Qiyam. I take the good ayats, which may have come from Jews and Christian and polytheists discourses, and maybe Huway Akhtab bin Akhtab could have been one of the chiefs of those chiefs, those from the 12 tribes, leaders came out, Bani Israel, and he killed Mustafa also, Prophet Muhammad. Jawariya's husband's name, whom he killed, was Mustafa. Or you have believed, the chosen one. So I think from the Jews they had that, and of course the Christians of that time they were waiting for the second coming of, or they were Christians. God knows when the second coming of. But the Jews had these imams. chiefs, naqibs. Naqibs. And you have believed, be steadfast, okay? And then Allah has promised those who believe. And so here, and Allah had already taken a covenant from the children of Israel, and we delegated from them 12 leaders. Here it comes, right? Yes, so I think what Prophet Muhammad stole from the Jews then is going back to the Jews. Aqam, it is standing. Allah said, Allah, indeed, I am with you if you stand in Salat. Huh? It can't be like that, right? It has to be if you establish Salat. They can't be standing all the time in Salat and give Zakah. See, again, and the Zakah, and you believe. So who are they? They are called Bani Israel Naqibs. Naqiban. Naqiban or Naqib? Sorry, they're called Naqiban. Naqib, or you can just, Naqib. Leaders. Naqiban. I just call them Kutek Dumte. I never learned. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm just joking. And said, Allah, I'm indeed with you. If you stand up the prayer or establish the prayer. It says, Qiyam, it's from the Qiyam. And give the Zakah. And you believe in my messengers. And you assist them. So these are naqibs. These are religious. These are leaders. Who are they? Right? Who are they? 12 leaders from Bani Israel. So you see how the Muslims are in conflict, they don't know, and Imam may have taken part of the Quran and they take part of the Quran and leave the rest part. Sunnis also do this, and Shias also, 12 are Shias. I've seen, they're all scattered, Bori Shias, everyone. So when it will all, the whole Quran will fall into perspective if it is known where these ayats came from. Like in piecemeal, you see, stolen from here, the polytheists. It's a very terrible job he's done here, Allah. If it can't be a true Allah, the all-knowing, seeing sunsets in murky waters. Ismailis, Empowering Family says Ismaili practices are very beautiful. I don't think anyone should leave. But like I told an Ismaili Empowering Family, they are very beautiful. I live close to Ismaili Center and go for your daily. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. All the names of Allah are beautiful. Right? But it depends on what if it's a false religion? You see, this is what I was telling the Shias, my Shias, 12 Shias, that you have made this religion beautiful. It's not beautiful. Like taking parts of it beautiful. The beautiful parts of it. Like I would say, oh, this ayat is so beautiful, Surah Dhaha ayat. By the growing brightness of the day and by the night when it's still, thy Lord has not forsaken thee, nor is he displeased with thee. Every hour that proceeds is better than the one that's gone by. And thy Lord will soon give thee, and thou shalt be well pleased. Did he not find thee an orphan and give thee shelter? And he found thee searching and going in search for him, and he guided thee unto himself. And he found thee in need and immediately made thee independent of it. So an orphan oppress not, and him who seeks thy help chide not, a beggar, meaning, and proclaim the glories of the Lord unto others. So that's beautiful, and that could come from Huwei. Huwei and Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad, they debated. And so, oh yes, who is he? Yes, he is the one, Rasul. No, he's not the one, the Prophet Muhammad. And also took a pledge from those who say we are Christians, but they too forgot some of what they were told to remember. Oh, Christians also forgot what they were told to remember, so we stirred up enmity and hatred among them. What? As if there's no stirring up of enmity and hatred between Muslims. You see what has happened, the tragedy amongst Muslims also. Believers, they call themselves Muslims. But believers have higher status. So somewhere the 12 Shias, oh, it falls into perspective. I got it. But then somewhere the Shias defending, what is this, Shias? Is your intellect punctured? Right? Now look at this. This is terrible. What Allah is saying against the Christians. And what has happened to the Muslims? Some of you forgot, and what has happened? You have stirred up, no, we stirred up enmity. Allah stirred up enmity against you Muslims. Now you're fighting and killing each other also. This is the big tragedy of this Islam. So as beautiful as it may be, as beautiful as it was in Yathrib, empowering family, can you see that? When Safiya bint Huwei was going to their place of worship in Yathrib, very, very beautiful. They were not harassing the polytheists. Polytheists were not harassing the Yathrib. Makkan polytheists were not harassing the Yathrib. It could have been so beautiful. And there's another in Surah Maida, ayat 66. So you see, this we have got, you Muslims. I left it. Wherefore we aroused enmity. Because they forgot some parts, they are blamed. Now you see how the Muslims have forgotten the part where Ali should be taken as the Imam. Or what the Shias will say. And now they have become enemies of us, Shias. And even His Highness Aga Khan. You see, and moreover, Surah Maida ayat, like it's too much against these Christians and Jews. Do you see it now? Surah Maida ayat 66 says, had they uphold, look at this. And if only they had upheld the law, qiyam, from that word is used. Had stood firmly, aqama salat. It's not here aqama salat now. It's aqama Torah and the Injil, Torah and the Injil, and what was revealed to them from their Lord. How many Muslims are upholding the Torah and the Injil? Tell me. Maybe only this Ismaili Imam is upholding it. He married Christians and made them Muslims, changed their names. Right? Like, for example, just a stupid one. But maybe he's with the, he knows what's in the Torah, what's in the Injil. Imam Ali said, ask me. Now, how many of these Muslims are upholding the Torah and the Injil with what has been revealed? They don't know what is in the Torah. They say that they've distorted it, the books are gone. So now who is upholding? And why are the Jews and the Christians asked here to uphold the Torah and the Injil? Stand up. Torah and the Injil and what has been revealed here. Isn't it asking too much for them? So if you sum up, what could it be? Summing up the Torah, the Injil with the true Imam, there has to be someone to sum up all this and make it easy. What is that true thing in the Torah? Oh, but here it says, like I was just contemplating further. Which Muslim can tell you they're giving the Quran ayats on Facebook against His Highness Aga Khan so callously, so negligently? They haven't thought about it like civilized truth seekers, you know, how we have in Europe and in other countries. So what about this standing by the Torah and the Injil and then saying they've distorted it to them from their Lord? There are contradictions against this ayat. Surely from them above and from beneath their feet, among them is a community moderate, but many of them are evil. What is? Now you see who has fruits. Okay, Pakistan also. India, well, it's from India actually. Pakistan was India. And then what do we Arabs have? Malaysian, what do you call that? Papayas are coming from, red papayas from Malaysia. What then is the point of His Highness making Ismaili centers? Well, he still believes that he's an imam. Ismaili centers, and now I believe that people are allowed to, also all from every creed, race, religion, doesn't matter. In Canada, I think, the new Ismaili center, very good architecture, photos. Ismaili Center, Houston. Have you seen photos? No, I haven't seen photos of but I've seen the Canadian Ismaili Center. So now we are told His Highness has, the Jamaat has been open for, not during prayers, maybe afterwards they can visit and look at, is it true that every kind of from different religions, they can visit these centers, Ismaili centers, now they're called. If only they had upheld the Torah and Gospel. And they didn't? Yes, it's true. It's true now, right? So you see now His Highness Aga Khan, now it's not only for their Ismailis. Before it was only for the Ismailis, I heard. You couldn't go to, a 12er Shia couldn't step in the Jamaat. We just, when I was told, I just stay away from the Jamaat, right? Out of respect. But now, we are told like this. You see, there are many things like against, and they didn't uphold. Had they upheld, and this also is too much for them, a bird or messenger, announce that which has been revealed to you from your Lord. If you do not, then you have not conveyed His message. Now some Muslims say, La ilaha illallah, and Allah will protect you from the people. Indeed, Allah does not guide the disbelieving people. And for the Shias, this means Aliyun waliullah, man kuntum mawla, Father, Aliyun mawla. Say, O people of the scripture, you are standing on nothing until you uphold the Torah. Again, Again, the Torah, the Gospel, and what has been revealed to you from your Lord. What has been revealed to the Yathrib chief, not Muhammad, not Ali. And that which has been revealed to you from your Lord will surely increase many of them in transgression and disbelief. That's so terrible. So I don't think it's from Jews at the time. So do not grieve, this part at least. So do not grieve over the disbelieving people. Allah is making Ali the wali, the Mawla after Prophet Muhammad. So that's why there's, Allah is saying it will increase many in obstinate rebellion, blasphemy. Because Ali killed many of them and all, and many things, like why would Allah choose Ali their leader, Imam? Indeed, those who have believed and those who were Jews or Sabians or Christians, those who believed in Allah and the last day and did righteousness, no fear will there be concerning them, nor will they grieve. But what happens in Surah Tawbah, so this is a ridiculous. This is a contradiction to Surah Tawbah. We had already taken the covenant of the children of Israel and had sent to them messengers. Whenever they came to them a messenger with what the souls did not desire, a party they denied and another party they killed. I mean, the Bani Israel didn't kill their own, did they? Prophets? This is too much. Unnecessarily making us feel that they killed and they went against the prophets, many of them, and they thought there would be no punishment, so they became blind, deaf, and Allah turned to them in forgiveness. Then again, many of them became blind and deaf. And Allah seeing what they do. They have certainly disbelieved. Let's see the Houston word. Allah is the Messiah, the Son of Mary. No copyrights. While the Messiah said, O children of Israel, worship Allah, my Lord and your Lord. Indeed, he who associates others with Allah, Allah has forbidden him. Look, this is not right, because in the Bible, Jesus says that go through me is the Lord also in this Quran ayat. And in Surah Zumar, Allah puts it this way. You see, had Allah willed, it was easy for Allah. Why not then? Surah Zumar. To have a son. Just call him a son and ayat 4. Had it been Allah's will, so then why not? Had it been Allah's will to have offspring, he could have chosen whatever he willed of his creation. So maybe this is like telling the Jews or someone who's saying to the Christians, you're blaspheming. And look how they put it here now. And take this ayat. So it's true. When I read this ayat, I'm like, had it been Allah's will to have offspring, he could have chosen whatever he willed of his creation. And Jesus gives life to the dead. All this Quran ayat, Surah Al Imran, I think. And Allah says, I'm the only creator. Contradictions. And here, glory be to him, he's Allah, the one, the supreme. Yeah, why not? But when you read Surah Maryam, and these, how can he have a son, and the other ayats, and he created the heavens and the earth for a purpose, he wraps night. But why not here? You see, Allah himself is saying, giving out a clue. Had it been Allah's will to have offspring, it's not like he cannot have offspring. Had it been his will, what would happen? Tell me, empowering family. Tell me what would happen if it had been Allah's will. Why is it not Allah's will then? If this depends on Allah's will to have offspring, I'm not sure. Why aren't you sure? Look at this is the thing, right? Now you are not sure. Good. Now you're confused. I made you confused, right? And since I'm the little devil who got you confused, you're having doubts about your Quran ayats. I'm not Muslim, huh? Huh? Oh, okay. So, okay, if Allah had willed, He could have had offspring, because He said, had it been Allah's will to have offspring, He could have chosen whatever He willed of His creation. Istafa. Mustafa, Joberia's husband. La Istafa. Surely he could have chosen. La Istafa. Istafa. Yeah. From what he creates, right? Why not? Oh, you are not a Muslim. But I want to help the Ismailis, right? Maybe you can help Ismailis also. Leave Islam and be confused. Like this, slowly, slowly. He created the heavens and the earth for a purpose. Forget this. Huh? Tell me what, had it been Allah's will, what if Allah's will had been operative about this? He would have chosen whatever He willed of His creation. Glory be to Him. He's Allah, the one supreme. And you know, Jesus Christ is the supreme, Allah is the supreme creator, but then Jesus Christ also creates, and Allah only creates. Have you seen anyone who creates like Allah? Jesus Christ, in the Quran ayat. That would be interesting. Empowering family. Empowering family, you are very good, very good. Thank you so much. What a support here. You don't know, you are saving a life. You know, I would have felt like dying. Many times I felt, you have saved suicidal, like, what is life? I wish I die. Now, I can't fight, although I thought I was brave. I wish I was. But it really hurts me. And now I can't take it anymore, you know? I didn't think I would be able to come here and last for long. So empowering family is not a Muslim, but he knows about Ismaili. Thank you. Don't pay attention to those people. They have no conscience. Empowering family, what can I do when I know the truth? I gave my word to myself, right? That I will defend anyone who doesn't have a voice, who doesn't. But you see, if these Muslims, they don't have a conscience, and they are ex-Ismailis, very sad. What would the world be if they, and if they went on like this, they could later on become radical Muslims and kill. How am I not to pay attention to these? They could get His Highness Aghan killed. Scary world, yes. You see, recently I saw that Afghanistan, I don't know how far that, Afghanistan religious scholars, Shia religious scholars, how they've been killed. It's insane. We have to nip it in the bud. You see? Or we, at least I say something there, and then I get all worked up, and they are obstinately coming, and they don't see the, and then this Quran, you know, the Quran, it's got Surah Tawbah, Surah Hashr, Surah Ahzab ayat, this religion will prevail over all religions. They won't have anyone like practice this freedom of thought, freedom of searching the truth. And just saying, okay, sorry, I don't want to believe. I don't want to be a believer in my religion. If you say it out loud, so you have to be a hypocrite, say it inside and hide it from your mother, father, if you know, like that. And even from the state, if you're in an Islamic state, you get killed. And this one thing we have, like freedom to think, not for like to go dancing and all this, the freedom to think on our own, find the truth on our own, rather than have it imposed on us, compelled. And we can't even leave our religion. As a Shia, my Aqaf will kill me. Kill those who change the religion. And this hadith is even valid for the Shias, 12 Shias. So, how to help the Ismailis leave also? Even though it's beautiful, very beautiful, but what I asked an Ismaili is, what if it is not the truth? What if you find out it's beautiful, but it's not the truth? Perhaps it's beautiful as Jewish Arab Jews at that time, before Muhammad killed them, expelled them, and God knows made them break houses. What if it's from there? Aren't we doing injustice? Saying, oh, this is so beautiful. And I say, oh, my 12 Shias, oh, this beautiful pain, this beautiful azadari. I've never seen something so beautiful in my life. Because everyone, you see, goes after beauty, peace, and even the Ismailis, I would say, no, my Shia 12er, look at the passion in this. Look at the beauty, we cry for Imam Hussein. Yes, that's true. You see, people don't go don't come to our 12 Shia Azadaris, but they'll go to the Dervish, they'll go to Turkey, whirling and twirling of the Dervishes, or they'll go now, since the Islamic centers, the Ismaili centers they're called, and they're open, you just go there, meditate, like Lady Diana went to Taj Mahal, India, sitting there meditating and all this, contemplating, reading some books, and you can say your own prayers in the Ismaili Center. Christians can go there. That would be so great, and it would be more beautiful. But I thought my Shia, 12er Shia, who everyone leaves you in the time of trouble. So Imam Hussein has said, oh Allah, you are my last resort. Friends leave you. Enemies, while enemies rejoice, and friends leave you. And this Shia Azadari of Imam Hussein, it teaches you to stay in the darkness with the man who is, with his last ounce of courage. He believed in a dream to see, what was it? Luther Vandross, with his last ounce of courage. Who would stay with him? Right? To dream, the impossible dream. People go after happiness, peace. They'll go for meditation to gurus. Even Americans. Who will stay? Where are the lyrics? With this last ounce of courage. I mean, you see this with the truth upholders today. The Muslims are going to kill us. And when your arms are too weary, I have to go, I have work meeting. Bye-bye, thank you so much. I cannot tell you. Okay, you should leave. Take care. All the best. Be in God's care. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful, wonderful day of work and a beautiful, successful meeting. Thank you so much. I cannot thank you enough. Mr. Gable, I hope you come back with better things than this, defending this horrible, horrid, awful religion with no ounce of reason, contradictions all the way. And sorry, your reasoning failed here. Sorry to say this completely, Mr. Gable. Oh my God, it's terrible. It makes me throw up, makes me sick. I have to go have some tea also, right? So take care, beautiful person. I wish you, your family so much, so many blessings, wonderful, beautiful life, perfect health, and miracles, wonders all the way. May God always be with you, never leave your side, and embrace you in His loving care. Empowering family, thank you. God bless you. All, please leave this Islam. I'm trying my best. You will be missed, empowering family. But, uh, but your presence, your love, I know you are. You don't leave me with that bad missing thing, though. But you are a very beautiful person, and your beauty lingers on. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, all of you, who made this possible and who have helped me, supported me. I can't thank you enough. All of you have a wonderful, beautiful day, always.